Welcome back to Crypto Coin News. My name is Zach, and today we're going over everything cryptocurrency mining. From my cloud mining to my actual mining rig I have set up in my house. I'm going to show you my mining rig at home and show you my cloud mining setup and how you can start to mine cryptocurrency today. But before we get into this video, we're going to give away $100 worth of Bitcoin in this video. All you have to do to enter to win that Bitcoin is hit the like button on this video. Also, leave a comment down below about mining or cloud mining, anything like that, along with your Bitcoin wallet address, and be subscribed to the channel. But let's get into the video by looking at our cloud mining service first, and we'll end the video by looking at my actual at-home mining setup, and I can show you guys because I just set that up about 4 days ago. But here on Hashflare, this is the website I use to cloud mine Bitcoin and Ethereum. They also offer Zcash, but right now I'm just mining Bitcoin and Ethereum here on Hashflare. If you guys want to check out the website, I will leave a link to it down below. But obviously, I am not a professional financial advisor. Do whatever you want with your money. I'm just kind of documenting my journey and what I'm going through with this, as I have experienced ups and downs with this platform. But let's go over my earnings. So as you can see, I'm earning about 0.2 Bitcoin, very close to 0.02 Bitcoin. So 2/100ths of a Bitcoin a day. And that means about 7.2 Bitcoin a year. Now, obviously, these numbers change with the Bitcoin mining difficulty. So if it becomes more difficult to mine Bitcoin, I earn less Bitcoin a day. If it becomes easier to mine Bitcoin, I earn more Bitcoin a day. Now, obviously, the earnings of US dollars also fluctuate with Bitcoin's price. So when Bitcoin was worth 20 grand, I was actually making like $160,000 a year mining Bitcoin. So it all depends on what you think Bitcoin's really going to be worth. In the 1 year I'm mining Bitcoin here on Hashflare, I'm going to earn over 7 Bitcoin, which I think is going to be worth $30,000 to $35,000 a piece. I said that in a lot of videos. So I think this is going to be at about $210,000 to $260,000 value, with only about a $30-something thousand investment on my behalf. And I think that's going to be very grabbable by the end of the year, that $30,000 to $35,000 Bitcoin. So I'm very excited to be earning 7 Bitcoin by basically just investing $30,000, because I think that's only 1 Bitcoin worth of value by the end of the year. So I'm basically making 6 times profit to 7 times profit if my calculations are going to be correct. Now, you actually get the payouts every single day. So every day I earn $175 into this balance, and I can withdraw it anytime as soon as I hit the withdrawal threshold, which I think is about 2/100ths of a Bitcoin. I don't know if they still have the withdrawal threshold on. I think they removed it, but when they do come back and forth with it, it is, I think, 2/100ths of a Bitcoin. So about my daily limit, I can withdraw every single day. I have 200 terahashes of mining power, and then on Ethereum, I have half of an Ethereum in here right now. I'm earning only $16 in Ethereum a day, but I'm going to be earning about 7 Ethereum a year, which is really good. Now, Ethereum is changing to proof of stake soon, and when that happens, Hashflare has announced that they're going to move this contract into something else, probably Zcash, I would guess, or maybe even into Bitcoin mining. But in this video, guys, I wanted to actually increase my power in Bitcoin mining, because I like to reinvest into it, because I actually do believe in this platform. Basically, if you're wondering how does it work, I will pay money up front, basically, to Hashflare that they get to keep forever. I never get that money back. So if I give them $10,000, that is their money, and then they give me allocated mining power. So they have facilities with tons of Bitcoin miners, and as they mine the Bitcoin, I'm basically buying some of their allocated power. Okay, some of their power to mine Bitcoin. So I give them $10,000 up front. They can use that for whatever they wish, to buy equipment, do whatever. And then they give me Bitcoin throughout my 1-year contract. And then they get to earn 17% of what I earn. So they get the upfront money plus 17% of what I earn. So it is lucrative for them. They have none of the risk of volatility or Bitcoin difficulty. They get all money up front, plus they get 17% of what you earn. But I think it's still a good win-win for me as the investor as well. Right now I have half a Bitcoin in my balance. I'm going to reinvest all of that today, just because I've been meaning to buy more power, and I gotta see 0.49, 0.51 we can go up to. So I could probably go not quite to 21. So we're just going to do 20 terahash in extra mining power. So that's about a 10% increase. So all these numbers should boost by 10%, maybe another 0.7 Bitcoin. So we'll be over 8 Bitcoin. And if difficulty goes back down, right now difficulty is pretty high. If difficulty goes back down, I will probably be earning over 10 Bitcoin in a year. So I just say a happy medium is probably around 8.5 to 9 Bitcoin a year I'm going to be earning after doing this upgrade. So it's about 0.49 Bitcoin, $4,400. You can invest as little as, I think, $2.20. So if you just want to try it out, like I said, the link's down below. $2.20 is the low. You can go up to $22,000 at a time, but you can do that as many times as you want. So you can invest unlimited money if you really wanted to. But like I said, I started out slow with 10 terahash. Now I'm upgrading. We're going to have 220 terahash. So let's go to the 20 terahash mark, push proceed. And I was thinking of increasing Ethereum, but since they're moving to proof of stake and I don't really control where that Ethereum goes after that, I don't want it going to Zcash because Zcash isn't as profitable. So I'm going to stay away from that and just keep investing in Bitcoin and leave Ethereum be for now. But let's select this payment method, pay from my Bitcoin balance. And please no Bitcoin transfer fees, cost, blah, blah, blah. Support response has increased. Okay, so let's do this. Yes, we left enough Bitcoin in to cover the transfer fee, I would assume. So let's confirm this. And we should get our 20 terahash, having 220 terahash in total Bitcoin mining power. And we're going to go over the Bitcoin calculator and see how profitable that is. Please transfer 0.49 Bitcoin to address blank to finalize your purchase. Oh my God, this has changed. This is a little different. Important, please don't forget about your wallet's commission. When transferring the funds, we recommend checking the exact commission with your wallet provider. Well, I already did this, but I guess we'll do this again. So let me copy this wallet address, 0.49 Bitcoin, and that's the address. So let's go back to our dashboard. Okay, so we still have all of our Bitcoin, so I don't know, they must have changed it. Your purchase is pending. Please allow up to 120 minutes. Okay, so this is just new. I'm not going to send the Bitcoin to that just yet because it's supposed to be automatic, and maybe that's just a message for anyone that didn't pay with their balance, but I do have a balance. There's other ways you can pay too with like credit card, bank account, wire transfer. I think you can pay with Bitcoin and your Bitcoin balance here on Hashflare. So it will take 2 hours now for confirmation. That is new, so that's probably something to avoid increase in support tickets with people accidentally making purchases that they didn't mean to do. So 120 minutes, and I'll probably have to confirm it via email, but I'll check that. But let's do the math on my 220 terahash. So obviously this will fluctuate with the price of Bitcoin because right now this is down from what Hashflare is saying I'm going to earn. I think I'm actually going to be earning about 8 Bitcoin. Like I said, I should see a 10% increase. So let's try to get to that 8 Bitcoin mark just because this calculator is not always 100% accurate. So this is probably what I'll be earning. So about 8 Bitcoin, almost $200 a day, almost $71,000 a year. And that's at Bitcoin's current price of $8,900. So at 8 Bitcoin, if it does hit 30,000, that will actually give me 240,000 or no, yes, that will give me 240,000. I want to say so 3 times. Yeah. So 240,000 if Bitcoin is worth $30,000. And if it gets that $40,000 price point, that'll be actually more like 80, 160, 320, 480,000 if my math is right now. My math brain's not as good, but right now this is what I'll be earning. So 8 Bitcoin, let's just pull out a quick calculator just so I can double confirm these numbers. Okay, so if I do somehow earn 8 Bitcoin times $40,000, just in case it's that much. So 320 in that scenario. I think 40,000 is a little bit much. We'll see if Bitcoin can get there, but I think it's going to be more like 8 times 35 at most. Oh, not that many. Not that many. Let's go back one. Okay, so there we go. So I think I'm going to earn about 280,000 off of this. Now I've invested almost $40,000 into the platform, but 280,000 is a really good return. Obviously, that's all speculative on if Bitcoin's price goes up and the difficulty stays relatively the same. If difficulty goes down, I'll actually earn more Bitcoin, and if Bitcoin price goes up, that'll be more money. But it's all just so volatile, and that's why there's a risk to this. But I think it's well worth it, and I've been making money every single day, and it hasn't been bad yet. Now, obviously, some people are like, BitConnect. No, it's a platform that you invest money into, but we're paying for hardware. There's proof that these facilities exist, that they're out there, and that they have all these mining equipments, especially with Genesis mining. They've proven a lot, and Hashflare's been releasing photos as well. They basically take your upfront money, buy all the equipment, so their equipment's free, their power consumption's free because you gave them that upfront investment. Then they get 17% of everything you mine without even having to worry about the volatility. They have no upfront money invested. So it's the best situation for Hashflare and companies that actually run these types of things. And for us as the investors, we still get a decent return. It takes roughly, right now, I'd say about 33% of a year to get broke even. But then you'll have 66% of the year where you'll be making positive profit. So that's what I'm seeing right now. But let's go take a look at my in-home mining setup where I'm mining the cryptocurrency known as Zoin. So this is my in-home mining setup. I actually put it in a spare room we really don't use. This is an old PC I used to use for actually like VR gaming. I used to have an HTC Vive hooked up to it. It's not a very powerful PC. I got it on Amazon for about $1,000 a couple of years back. So I'm using this one right here, and this is this one's monitor. And as you can see, it's been running for about 36 hours uninterrupted, and it's processed about 16,000 transactions. And then over here is a more powerful PC that I actually just recently got, but I'm not using. This one's about $5,000. And in the same amount of time, it's processed about the same amount of transactions, but with more hash rate. So this one's a little bit more powerful. Now, the Zoin coin that I'm actually mining here is worth $1, and I'm mining about 1 a day with both of these PCs combined, which I know that doesn't sound very profitable, but electric's not too expensive here in Texas. My bill's not crazy, so I figure it's worth it because Zoin has a very low supply. So one day Zoin could be worth maybe $100, $200, and this will pay off because this is $30 a month, and it's not really killing these PCs. The room it's in isn't too hot, so I think it might be worth it in the long run. And you know, at one coin a day, it's not crazy, but it is only using CPU power. So like if you have an i3, i5, i7, these are both i7s, but this one's like a lower grade i7, this one's a super i7, and it's overclocked, so it is performing a bit better. So 1 Zoin a day on the in-home setup, but I think one day if Zoin does hit $100, that'll be about